The Arma Hobby 172 Wildcat Undercarriage is renowned for being fiddly and difficult to fit. If you do it wrong, it will end up looking rather lopsided. These two parts, number 11 and 12, virtually always carry flash, and this needs to be trimmed off. The middle bit of the structure will need to be removed, but don't do that until you need to. In this shot, you can still see the flash, and the ends are beveled, or should be, so ensure that your parts are beveled as well, because they need to fit together. If they're not, you may need to alter them. The housing where the undercarriage sits also needs to be modified. I found this part in particular, where I'm pointing to with my knife, needs to be enlarged to accommodate the knuckle of the suspension, and also right at the front it needs to be enlarged as well. In this shot I'm just dry fitting the parts. The shorter part needs to be on the top of the suspension and the longer part on the bottom. They are welded together. Where they join in the middle, where my finger is touching that part, it's hard to get the excess plastic off, and in my opinion it was easier to enlarge the housing rather than try and risk damaging the suspension to accommodate. So there you can clearly see the shorter bit on the top and the longer bit on the bottom. I also found the trick was to put it on a wooden stirrer with a bit of blue tack or white tack on it to house it. That part of the front needs to be enlarged, as I said before. When you fit it, make sure that it's sitting dead level before you glue it. In this shot, you can see the bottom suspension painted and fitted underneath the housing, put on the wooden stirrer so you can get the balance, and on this shot the two fiddly parts are already fitted. This way you can get it dead level before fitting it.